Marvellous. How are you?
Sound like Chris Evans from the first Top Gear then. Evening, everyone.
It was quite loud and aggressive.
Yeah, it was a bit. Anyway,
how are you? Cheers.
Cheers.
Happy
Look at that
Monday.
glass.
We featured the glass before. That's very civilised to see you with a glass of wine.
Yeah, it's petrol.
I nearly had a written off MacBook then.
Saying that, with Phil earlier smelt like diesel. He's got diesel cologne.
That's his fragrance, 100%. Yeah.
He said to me, "I've got to stop working on generators."
I don't know whether you've seen, but there's also a nice little. No, I won't go there actually because it's probably environmentally the wrong thing to say. But that you can see when it rains a nice little trail of where Phil's been.
Just getting to walk around the track when it rains.
I think he's got a little watering can full of diesel in his pocket, and he just sort of lets it off a little bit every now and then, like the Tin Man, just to keep himself all lubed up as he's moving along. Because I do have a memory of him from when we were oiling the track. Oh my God. Do you remember when we had a bit of an accident and we looked round and suddenly Phil wasn't wearing any clothes apart from his pants?
That was the best thing ever. Like, Phil, you're right. He's like fully stripped.
I thought
he just had a spillage.
He was probably trying to get a suntan there, wasn't he? It was about 40 degrees heat and covered in oil with no clothes on. Didn't look like a recipe for success to me.
Yeah, he definitely was straight out of the fish and chip shop there, wasn't he?
Otherwise, how's your week been anyway? You had a good weekend? What's been happening?
What happened this weekend? Can't remember. I did a lot of like cleaning of stuff, house and car, and it's kind of irrelevant now because my car is dirtier than it was when I started cleaning it.
Yes, you sent me a photo that looked very nice of your car, looking immaculate, which was only yesterday, I think.
Yesterday afternoon.
Yesterday afternoon. When I saw it today, it looked like it hadn't been cleaned for a while.
I'm incredibly disappointed. I spent 3 hours on that stupid thing, and now it's filthy. Even the interior is filthy now.
At least you had the satisfaction of knowing that you'd done it.
Yeah, great.
That's got to count for something. Are we online? Are we working?
Well, yeah, we are. I can see my face. I can see your face, which means everyone else is moist.
Oh, my God.
Liz says I should really calm down with what I say on here, because if I ever manage to somehow become famous, not that I want to be, but if it happens, unfortunately, one day, everyone's going to watch these back and think I'm a right dick. But,
you need to say to Liz that you already are famous, and she's just behind the news there. She's behind the time.
Already famous and still don't care.
Exactly.
Liz. But yeah, how about you?
Yeah, very good. Good quick week. Enjoyed watching some of the news bit quickly before we came online tonight as well, which we'll come to momentarily, no doubt. But yeah, just as ever, passes with alarming speed. And another week gone, which is good because it means we're another week closer to getting back racing, which is going to be good.
100%. I wish these weeks away. I don't wish my life away, but these ones may as well just do one. Although this week at least looks better with weather.
It does, and we've got quite an aggressive test program coming up as well of new parts and things. So it's going to be quite exciting to get back out and on that very quickly, hopefully.
Yeah, man. I'm looking forward to smashing laps. I haven't driven my 8th scale since that Hearts Club race.
Wow.
Yeah, feels very strange, I've got to be honest.
It's going to be rusty. Should we do some Leroy shout-outs? See if we've got anybody watching us on the side?
Shout out, bruh. So the first one online...
Oh, my God.
Was Tortoise. I was talking about this. I was watching our mate Johnny Roberts earlier. He did an Instagram live with some guys, obviously into trainers.
Yep.
And the guy, Johnny might be watching at this point, I'm not sure, but the guy was definitely on the bruv scale of the world.
Was he? Nice.
Yeah, he was like, Johnny was Johnny. And the other guy was like straight out of London, like, all right, bruv, mate, yeah. It's just, that reminded me of it.
How we are on text message then, basically, where everything's got a bro by the end of it. Bro.
Yeah, but to be really cool, you got to be a UV.
I can't do that.
Yeah, it's a bit too cool for me as well.
No, my education won't let me do it.
Yeah, mine's not that good either. So first online, Tortoise RC Racing, Racing RC, I should say. 29th of March. Fill 'em up. That's definitely American-y, but
it is.
He knows the 29th of March is Englandy.
Good. So who is Tortoise RC Racing? I don't recall Tortoise RC.
No. Someone
Welcome
been
to the show.
watching DNC maybe over the weekend and fill them up.
Yeah, like myself.
And me. I stayed up till 1 a.m. on Saturday watching it.
I tried to step all the way through last night, which I've never done before, even when we've been in it to win it with various people over the few years. I don't know quite what was going on. I think it's probably the withdrawal of not having anything for so long. But I didn't succeed. I got to the point where they were doing like the cars down bit, and then when I woke up, it was a black screen that had gone flat.
So you made it to the Pro A final.
I did. Whatever time that was, I made it to that. I watched all of them because we had Steve Harris to cheer on, so I wanted to watch him as well. And I thought, well, I'm in for a penny, in for a pound. I might as well just keep going and watch it all and see what we could learn or not learn for our own stuff.
And you fell asleep at the pivotal moment.
I fell asleep at the point where predictably Mayfield was going to beat everybody.
Yeah. I agree. That was predictable. After Saturday, it looked like it was definitely on where it happened, didn't it?
Yeah. We'll come to that.
Yeah, exactly. There we go. Anyway, carrying on. Craig Homer is online. He says, "Evening, boys and girls. Another Monday already. On a positive note, new car almost built.
Fantastic. Perfect.
Good job." Sean Smith is online. He says, "Good evening." Sarah Campbell says, "Good evening, guys," from Sarah and...
Good evening, all. Craig.
Yaz is online. Evening, Yaz. Jonesy cramming everyone in. It's Jonesy. I spoke to him earlier on the phone.
I missed not seeing him on a FaceTime this month.
Yeah. He FaceTimed me on the way home.
Perfect.
Martin Hart is online. He says, "Evening, chaps." John Green. Good evening, everyone. I haven't heard of a John Green on here before. Have you?
No. Good evening.
Hopefully, if it's first time tuning in or first time commenting, how are you doing, John?
Probably the last time as well, but welcome.
Yeah. I hope you like innuendos.
Mm-hmm.
Scott Follington, he's online. He says, "Good evening, guys. Hope all is well." Lyndon Hammer is online. He hopes we're well. We are. Hope you are too.
Don.
The Don. And Jane, no doubt.
No doubt.
Chris James online. He says, "Good evening, guys, from a post Nando's, Malaiki and CJ." So does that mean he's going to Nando's to buy Malaiki?
A little bit jelly. We're liking Nando's.
I haven't had one for a long time because I'm the only person in the house that likes it.
Oh, that's disappointing.
Yeah, so if it's ever a takeaway of choice, it's Japanese.
Which is not disappointing, so I can see that.
Yeah, there's Craig Homer says, "You're late." I think we were 1 minute late. I think that was me. Probably messing about. And John was checking out my ass.
On that point, I think you should stand up for the crowd.
Just make sure nothing happens here. Look, this is
so. How come you are in your evening attire at 8:39? Is that normally the way that you roll, and we've just not noticed it before, or are you trying something new?
It can be sometimes. As you know, you probably do know. I've mentioned it a few times, but I like to do a bit of exercise now before the show.
Yeah. Yes.
Limber
up.
And I normally finish exercising at about 20 past 8, which gives me 10 minutes to shower, put something on, and then get back downstairs. So sometimes the PJs go on.
Oh, good answer.
Yeah, and Jonesy Cram are watching, so no doubt Sam is a little excited now. Jamie Army is online. He says, "Evening all. Has Mr. Hunt checked in yet?"
Hello. I don't know. Has Mr. Hunt checked in yet? Probably not. Probably not. Is my guess.
Talking of my exercise, I sent it to little Lewis to do, to which he took way too long to do it because he said he was going to do it shortly, and that was yesterday. But he finally did it tonight, and he quit after 15 minutes because it was too hard.
I don't like exercise.
Nor do I, really.
Don't send me the sheet.
It's a YouTube
video. You know what? This is actually a true story. Tonight I thought, I'm not going to let you down, and I'm going to put a Nemo t-shirt on. And I went and got one of my black Nemo t-shirts, and I looked like David off Little Britain. I sat down, I thought I'll check it out, and I looked like I got double D boobs. Thought it's going to have to be disappointed with me because I'm not rocking that look.
That's all because we got these t-shirts last year when you were building the track and you'd lost loads of weight.
Exactly. It's gone horribly wrong. However, I'm sure there's some hard work ahead, so I'm confident we'll be back into a Nemo t-shirt soon. I do not want to go up a size. That feels like defeat.
That's why I'm getting fit, see, because I know there's track work to be done, and we're going to be.
I like it.
And we're going to be watching Phil do it.
Almost look pornographic when you're doing
that. Anyway, Johnny Roberts is online. Hopefully, he saw my little skit to him earlier. I don't know when he posted that on time because I babbled so much. I don't know where I am anymore. Duncan Haller, he's online. I think he's still trying to correct the typo on his surname. It might be Hunt. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just connecting the dots.
Yeah.
How are you, Dunk and Little Max? Duncan's son and my Scott and James, to some extent, have become good friends on Fortnite, playing on the Xbox and PlayStation or whatever, even though they've never met. So when they do actually meet, it'd be good.
They'll sit there and look at each other and go,
yeah, and then get a controller and then they can talk.
Yeah, exactly.
So everyone's looking for Mike Hunt. Andy B has got more jokes. Andy's come out with his comedian act tonight again. What did the Irishman say about the RC car tied to his scrotum?
It drives me nuts.
It drives me nuts. Lee Maggs online says, good evening. Arvinder is online. He says, hello. Lee Talbot is online. He says, howdy from the Paint Shack. Paintworks Paint Shack. How's my body shell?
Paint Shack.
I'm guessing clear.
and with tonight's announcements, we'll be in Turkey soon, Mr. Brother, Mr. Hair.
Although you might have to have a vaccine first.
That'd be okay.
Because there was another announcement saying about vaccine passports. Don't know if you read that.
I didn't. But
that's one of the things.
Probably have to have that, aren't we, if we want to go and race abroad? So we're just gonna get it sorted ASAP. Mm-hmm. I'm old. I'll be in the next category soon. When you're old, when you know you're going to be in the next category coming up.
Yeah, I'll be in the over 40s by the time we can go again. No old man jokes, thank you. James Mole, he says, evening all, hope everyone is well. Luke Bennett says, what's up all, or supple, or supple?
Or supple. Perhaps he's referring to your bottom.
Maybe. Quake says, evening fellas, got some good news. Quake, do tell us the good news, unless it's something we've said.
Yes.
Or you know who Mike Hunt is.
Yeah. All of the above.
Andy Golding's online, says, evening. Darren Warburton is online. He says, hello all. Hello, Darren.
Dazza, have a go on one of those. That's a good, relatively sensibly priced bottle of red wine.
What is it? You didn't want to read it, did you?
No. It's red.
It's red.
And it's wine.
Brian Burrows, Carrots, says, evening, chaps. Evening, Brian. Kev Brunson's online. He's with Kev. He's with Claire, and he's with Elise. Good to see John being corporate tonight.
I did try.
You didn't try that hard, because considering you wore a Nemo top all day.
I did, but it was the old Nemo top, so that felt incorrect.
Right, okay.
And I was
still a nice top, though.
Yes, 100%. Very nice.
Yayan is online. Says, evening. Evening, Yayan. Stephen Lockley says, evening, guys, from Zach and family. So, evening to you all. Andy B says, evening, guys. Had my COVID vaccine today.
Nice. Good job.
Hope you got the did you get the dead arm, the flu symptoms? There's lots of different things you get.
Is there?
Yeah. Phil's got his Saturday, I think.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Live N5RC says, good day, gents. Just had my yearly performance review at work. Okay, hopefully it went well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ross is online. He says, hi, John and Lee. It's Evie watching on Mummy's phone. So, hi, Evie.
Evie's the artist that is my profile picture on Facebook still. So, thank you, Evie.
There you go. Lee Chorley says, hi. Option RC. Who's he?
He's a very nice man from the Isle of Widget.
The Isle of Widget. The Isle of Blanc.
Yes, exactly.
Says
good
chaps.
to see him online.
Chaps. He's been doing well in his first week as a Gamma stockist.
Yeah, very good. Nice to see, and yeah, it's exciting times ahead for Sean. I think he's gonna get out of the park.
He is. And if anyone is out there and they want to go and visit a good shop and website, please go to Option RC or RCP, both fantastic shop facilities. David Rolls online.
DNC, haven't you?
What?
You've definitely been watching the DNC.
Yeah.
Tips from
And
Scott.
here we're going
So
to
good.
RCP playback.
He's so good. He's so good at getting it all in there, isn't he?
Yeah.
What a
They're
legend.
always pretty good at that stuff, Americans in general, I think.
Really, so it comes across so natural as well with Scotty for me. Just interesting to watch, which is pretty cool.
Oh, he's been doing it a long time.
A long time, and very briefly we touched online as well. I gave a comment or two, and he was still super keen to come across and do one of our races. So I think that's still going to be the plan. Maybe for the August bank holiday weekend that would get Scotty over and do the announcing and stuff for us. I think that could be quite cool.
Yeah, that would be super exciting and super awesome. That
be worth it. Yeah, exactly.
That's a voice for radio. I mean, he's got a pretty face too, but he'd sound good on our radios, wouldn't he?
He would. Let's make it happen.
Yeah, and if the local village fancy listening to something fun, they can tune in too.
Exactly. Well, we're gonna feature in the local village newspaper soon. They're gonna come and do an article on the track and stuff. So that's pretty cool.
Oh, wicked.
Get some good press going.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Peter says, "You're already famously, your signature is on my servo."
There we go. Doesn't get any higher than that, Lizza.
Made it. I was going to say something bad then. I'll carry on. Tim Simpson. All right, chaps. All right, Timmy boy. Quake says, DNC was great. Steve Harris with the Agama. Yep. And Steve was fast. We'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah, really good. Yep.
Get your shout outs done. Matthew Stenhouse online says, evening, guys. So hi to Matthew and fam. Yaz says, evening, guys, again. Evening, chaps. Finally made it onto a live one.
Nice.
As opposed to corpse.
Yes.
John Green says, hi Lee, know you from the days of racing with Ian Hancock and Butch Willits at Frankley and your 110th place. So hi John.
Nice.
Matthew Bargo retracted his message. James Seabright says, evening chaps. Mike Hunt says, sorry I'm late.
Cheers, Jockey. Thanks for joining us.
Johnny Roberts says, I need to run my buggy in. Can you hire me as a subcontractor test driver to enable me to run the car into track testing? Need it ready for the Easter race. Yes,
contract is ready.
Yeah. 0 hour contract.
Exactly.
Charity work only.
Yes. Part number NMR 005, available for $5.99.
Yep, perfect. Wine from the Devil's Cellar. Quite good news. In a few months' time, I'll be getting the Agama Truggy.
Nice. That is good news. Perfect.
Option RC gives a love heart. Live in 5 RC. It went great, but now Billy at Nemo USA gets to take all of my bonus. I mean,
so we need to know more on that one, don't we? You've got to give us the juicy on that one. Live N5 RC.
Yep.
What was that?
Maybe he needs a truck.
Yeah.
Craig Homer says, what's up, Mike Hunt? Matthew Bargo, explain the rear hubs, inner and outer hubs, and what to use where. Okay. There was a tune-it with the long or short rear arm position. Did you read it, Matthew Bargo? Option RC says, Scotty said at one point during the day he would love to come to Nemo and is waiting for an invite.
And he knows it's there. He knows.
Glenn Downer, pre-recorded, because I'm normally cooking a later dinner. Dave Blakely is online. He says, let's get ready to rumble. And Christian, who was just messaging me, but I'm using my phone to talk on here so I can respond, says hello together. And Christian is one half of our new Swiss Agama shop seller.
Perfect. Lovely. Well, welcome, Christian, and welcome to the Nemo family. Yeah, at large, I guess, really. You're gonna have some fun with our products, hopefully, in Switzerland. We're there to back it up. And hopefully go and do a race. I love going to Switzerland, one of my favourite countries in Europe.
Yeah, I love Switzerland too. It'd be wicked to get there. So they're doing LMR and the Gamma bits and beta tyres, and I know they've got LMR stuff arriving soon, and then the Gamma will follow shortly after.
I like it.
Marcus Butler says, live M5 RC, congrats on your performance review. now more parts for the races, and he says he owns the 319, the 319E, the 215T, and the 215TE, but I need a new engine for the 2021 season and more beta accessories.
Good. Well, we have a new motor coming soon, so maybe in the next week or two we can do some announcements with that, which is going to be exciting, which hopefully could make its way into your cars. With a bit of luck.
Yep. Yeah.
Marvelous. That was a long shout out this week, Leroy. We've got a couple of people watching, which is awesome to see.
Yeah, we have. There's two more popped in. I'll finish them off just before.
Okay.
Matthew Bargo says, I meant to say the holes on the bottom of the hub, not the upper links, which we did do the holes on the bottom of the hubs. It was last week's Tune It.
Yeah.
Just double check on our Facebook page, mate. If it's something else you need, let me know and I will talk about it on the show. Yeah. Jonathan C is online.
Yay.
Designer extraordinaire, and he's just piped in and says, I need a haircut.
The Oasis looks good. I think you like it. Okay.
You're my wonder wall.
Yes, indeed. Very good.
So good. We're at the end of that.
Excellent, marvelous. Thank you all for joining us, and we've got a few bits and pieces coming up soon. Still not masses to go through, but it's going to change very soon, hopefully.
I think we've got a lot to talk about tonight.
Have we?
Well, because I've got a bag of bits and stuff over here. Remember?
Yes. Yeah, it's not even on my script here, so I need to. This is professional, isn't it? Let's pop that in there. Okay. So, do you have a closet feature?
Yes. I do.
What is it?
So again, and as John knows, this is a legit closet feature because we have a little chat before the show, like a minute just debrief. Are you ready? You got your drink and all that stuff, the important stuff. Yeah, and I said, we haven't got a closet feature tonight because I haven't been into my secret location and everything else is pretty boring. And then I went in the closet as a last-ditch effort, and I literally found something to feature. It's pretty cool. It's a book.
Way.
But it's quite a cool book. So this is still in a nice wrapper. I actually kept it kind of nice.
Very nice.
So this is the brochure that Yokomo made for the Itabi 2015 Worlds.
Oh, that's quite cool.
And I'll open it up. We'll have a little look inside.
Like Beano, isn't it? And it's when you get the nice Beano,
like an original, pull it out of its bag.
Exactly.
So I think, if I'm not mistaken, I didn't know which way it read because
they
Japanese
usually go backwards, don't they? I believe.
I think it's pretty normal. There's a lot of advertisement.
Mm-hmm.
Do it like this so I can kind of see it at the same time. So it's just some adverts. And then we go into like a page on the IFMAR presidents in Dallas up there, you see?
That's him.
Yeah, that's him. It's the mayor of Tsukuba, which is where Itabi is, and it's now called Tsukuba RC Park. There's some pictures of more of the electric people that are important. Then we got like the race referees and stuff. There's Masami in there. And the other guy, which is the JMRCA manager, who is quite, if it's the guy I think it is, it's quite cool that he's in this because at the 2013 Chico Worlds, he was on the driver's stand as like a referee and had a stroke. And literally ended up in hospital, almost lost him. And then he come through it. And it's not as good as he was, but, still loving the hobby, which is cool. There's a little advert for the Worlds. Got my car in there. My car's there, literally by my finger.
That's cool. That is very cool. Are you in it? Does it have like a center spread? You're on the middle page or page 3?
Let me see.
Otherwise, I'm interested.
So there's a picture of me there, which is only small, kind of irrelevant. All right, here we go. There's loads of drivers here. See that? Am I on that bit? Yeah, there I am. There he is, that guy.
Hey, look at him, look.
That guy. And there's my car there, because I won the World's warm-up.
Way.
Favourite. See if there's anything else in here that's any good. There's Itabi, for anyone that hasn't really seen it before.
That's impressive.
It's cool. And so many different tracks. Like if you see the tracks all there, the drift track, touring car track, Astro track, which is cool. And there's your Tabi shop. Not many people have probably seen your Tabi. How am I going to get this? There somewhere?
Yeah. Nice.
It's a very nice shop.
They've got like vending machines that have got parts in them.
No, they were never really at your Tabi. They were like put in different tracks.
Okay.
But their shop, you would love their shop because everything is perfect.
Yeah, nice. It looks good.
Nothing's that place. And I tell you what, the best thing about your Tabi, the toilets are fantastic. All Japanese toilets are fantastic. And your Tabi Arena just has a normal Japanese toilet, but they're so good that just having it at the track is amazing. There's a vape advert. Not quite sure about that.
That was early days of vaping, wasn't it? Back in 2015.
Yeah, I guess it
was.
And that's pretty much it, really. There's a driver list.
That's cool. Very, very cool. And something that I don't massively recall in an 8-scale worlds anywhere having an official program. Maybe there was, and I've missed it. But that's a super cool idea and great memorabilia as well, as you.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's surprising that I'd keep something like that because stuff like that doesn't massively bother me. I like the cars and that, but not that. But that is quite cool, and I forgot it was even in there. So it literally was a closet find.
That is a proper good closet find, and next week we'll have some more closet finds from somewhere.
I'll go up into the special location and find something.
And you need to show me the special location. So that's marvelous. So closet feature done. So on to our news, Nemo news. I've got first in my list here something that I can throw some photos up about, which is quite exciting and something that is literally just happened and been happening today and stuff like that. And that is our venture into manufacturing in the UK as well, with our first carbon fiber machine. You can see our very own Mr. Truman there is having his debrief and learning the computer bits and pieces that go with the system. I think that's pretty awesome. The both of you spent a day or half a day getting the lowdown on that. I think that's super exciting. It's going to mean we're really reactive with those sort of parts as well. And as we develop forward, it's just going to be mega.
Yeah, it's pretty exciting day for me, really. I mean,
and a moment as well to actually move into manufacture ourselves of stuff. It's definitely a moment.
Yeah. I've always been slightly envious of X-Ray, really, because they've got such a good test facility where they can try something, literally make something in half an hour and then test it to see if it works. Yeah. And with a lot of things now, we're going to be moving on to that. Yeah. Just by having this in-house. So it's been an exciting day. I'm looking forward to tomorrow. Back tomorrow to get it all set up and stuff at HQ, aren't we? And I'm looking forward to making some stuff. Lots of ideas that can now come to fruition.
Yeah, exactly. It is a culmination of all of the things. Like for us, the NemoRacing works on lots of different levels, and one of those is being able to keep pushing forward and trying to develop our products as much as we can, and to be able to have the ability to quickly manufacture some of our ideas and try them and see whether it works or not is going to pay massive dividends and cut our development time down by a considerable margin. And I already think we're quite good at that anyway. But like you say, the X-Ray guys are always envious of that ability to be able to have an idea, knock it up, and then go and throw it on your track. And on a much smaller scale, obviously, we're heading into that direction as well, which is really exciting for future projects.
Yeah, man, I'm pumped by it. I mean, I love carbon fiber anyway, as you do. So even if we end up making dog tags for ourselves, it's worth it.
I just wonder. My only slight worry is for anyone that doesn't know this, Mr. Truman is a long time real race car engineer and all sorts of stuff that goes with real racing into Formula One as well, and worked with Williams for a long time, and so has an unbelievable breadth of talent of stuff. And I just wonder each morning what we're going to turn up to, which could be quite exciting. Could have a carbon fiber container before we know it.
Yeah, and that I'm happy with that.
I know you will be. I've got to look at the receipt.
Keep making stuff. To be fair, when we picked the carbon machine up, obviously it was in a carbon fiber place.
Yeah.
And some there was lots of cool stuff. So there was like someone's stuff in there which has nothing to do with the job at hand, but it had like carbon fiber steps, and once you've got the capability,
I
you
know.
just end up using it.
Good.
I've told you about the wall at Itabi, haven't I?
Yes, I think so. Is it in there?
I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Let's see if I can see it.
Give it a flick.
Oh yeah, you can. So I've told John about this. No one else will really know because not many people have been to Itabi. So can you see there?
I can see your finger and a black hole.
The black hole is not a black hole. That's the carbon fiber wall.
Oh wow!
So for anyone who obviously has no idea what we're talking about, I always kept saying to John at Itabi, on the way into the shop, there's a carbon fiber wall, and now you can see how big it is. A whole wall with carbon fiber sheets stuck to the wall, and it looks amazing. I love it.
I can imagine. And the purpose of it is just to look nice, or has it got any other?
Yeah, just to look nice, I guess. I don't know whether they got some crappy carbon one time and thought they'd use it on a wall, or it's top grade stuff. I have no idea. But
I'd like a carbon fiber tiled bathroom, Phil, if you're watching. We'll give you some dimensions that can knock some tiles up soon. So that's very exciting. Big step for us to be able to get into manufacturing our own stuff. Coupled with our 3D nylon machining and stuff that we're doing for things like wishbones, and there's all sorts of stuff going on in the background, which is really super exciting. And finally, that we're going to be getting out this lockdown, we're going to be able to push forward with all of these plans that we've been putting into action for quite a while now. So that's super.
It's actually pretty exciting.
It is. It's very exciting when you sit down for a minute and think about it. It's very exciting. Next thing on my list here is Six Mix products. We've had some delivery of some very nice accessories and stuff. Hopefully you've got some samples of some of those lined up that we can have a look at.
Yes. So what should we do first?
The one in the middle.
The one in the middle. So I have tires, but we'll gloss over them just for a second.
That is, we have got quite a lot to talk about this one.
Yeah.
Now
So I picked up a few bits. We picked up a few bits from the store earlier. I just want to showcase to everyone because, what better place? We'll start with something simple. I'm not going to open this packet. We'll open the important stuff, but this is our wheel spanner. We've had it for a little while. But
it's a very cool spanner, that. Yeah.
It's a very cool spanner, and it's got a few little cool things. So you got the flywheel holder at the top here. The actual wheel nut element of it can be moved to the end, so you get a bit more leverage, taking the tires off more than putting them on.
Yep.
And then if you actually purchase 6 wheel nuts, which we have in stock also, you can put a spare in this little hole. I don't think other ones fit so good, but the 6 Mix one, it pushes right in there, and that's a spare in case you're changing and you want a quick one.
Yep.
There's also an O-ring inside, so it should grab the nut when you're undoing it too. So it's actually a really nice bit of kit.
Yeah, it is.
Not your average wheel spanner. It's nice.
No, because there's 101 wheel spanners on the market, and I do think that is one of the nicer ones.
Yeah, it is, and it doesn't like. I put a post on Beta Wheel Nuts earlier. They literally are the best wheel nuts you can buy, but sometimes you need that man hand to get them off.
You do.
And if you've got like your standard T-wrench, Aramex like T-wrench, mate, I get bruised like palms. Yeah, whatever, I'm a pussy. But it does make it a lot easier when you have.
You can get that extra leverage and give it a tweak.
You can. So moving on, I'm going to open this one. Maybe.
Just bite it.
I was going to. You never know, do you? People think I'm an animal anyway. Here we go. So I'll keep the header tag because we have to rebag it because we still want to sell it. The multi-tool, as they call it, I think it's called.
It is.
Yeah, multi-tool V2. I'll tell you what.
Didn't see V1, but V2 is a mighty tool.
Instantly, that is very nice.
Oof, that's an action. Oof. Keep going.
Oh, I'll tell you what.
That is coming. Could you try again? Siri's mugging me off on the watch. He said, "Oh, you didn't get that. Could you try again?"
Yes, mate. It's a very nice tool. So what it's got, we've got a hole punch in the end because everyone always, mate, you've got a hole punch I can borrow.
Yes.
And then it's gone then, isn't it, forever?
Yes, gone.
So you could end up losing your shock tool. Just don't lend it to anyone because they won't want to give it back.
Just say no. It's like Grange Hill.
Shock shaft pliers, obviously. For anyone that doesn't know out there, shock shaft pliers are incredibly important. Most, if you're using pliers on a shock shaft, oh my God, please don't. Shock shaft pliers, because it won't score the shaft. Normally they're made of a nice soft material, or at least they're very smooth so that it doesn't score. Please get some. I don't care if you buy these, but please make sure you have some in your box.
Yep.
I do care. I mean, this is a nice.
And the reason for that is obviously it blows the seals next time it goes up through that.